Hey traders, what's happening? Jamie Sedley here. It is November 17th, 2020, and we are looking at a chart of Aussie yen. This is a weekly chart, or sorry, this is a daily chart here. You can see the trend line back to the 2014, November 2014 high. So this is like a 6-year trend line here, and we didn't quite tag it back in the late August run up. However, you can see that we've been since early June, actually forming what could be a head and shoulders top of sorts. Okay. What's interesting as well, I'll zoom in a bit here. Let's go to just a 4-hour chart here with the same lines and whatnot on it. So the run up into, I guess, the 9th last week, we've, failed around a median, or sorry, an upper parallel from this bearish structure. And you can see that the bounces here in September, and then again at the end of October, were literally spot on, pip perfect, as I like to call it, on that median line. That gives me confidence in kind of trading this structure, or, respecting it, if you will. So hold on for 1 second. The bell's about to go off here in 5 seconds, and it's going to blast my ears off. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right. So yeah, I'm looking lower. You know, 76.10 is where we are now. If you just look at a really short-term chart, you can kind of see 76.25, maybe 76, 40 or something like that for resistance. But really, I mean, let's not split hairs here. And I am looking lower. There's a lot of space down here. A lot of room to fall. Eventually, if we, maybe get ahead of ourselves here, but eventually we might be trading down into, you can see the 50% retrace of this rally from March, right? And, a bunch of congestion around here. We might be trading down into this area, which would be, call it 68, 69 area. I mean, that's a big, big move if, we were to follow through on this. But we don't know what's going to happen. Bottom line, we can control our risk, and this is a great spot to do so. I'm going to bring in a different chart here as well. I'm going to bring in, something I've noticed is midpoints, excuse me, I can't talk. Midpoints are oftentimes more precise in their identification of pivots or support resistance, if you will, than say moving averages. So this is actually a 200-week midpoint. You can see over, the last, say, 6 or so years, I mean, this has been a great tool to trade Aussie yen, and I'm sure a lot of other things, but I just had to, I was going through looking at yen crosses, and this is very interesting. So the fact that we're consolidating or topping potentially right here is interesting. Now this is, like I said, a 200-week midpoint. What if I had to put on a 50-week midpoint? 50-week midpoint. Look at that. Look at that resistance, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. I would actually look at that as support now, and that's going to be at current, it's about 71, but assuming that these highs and lows from the 50-week midpoint, and by the way, they're on closing levels as well. So yeah, so let's trade it from the 200-week midpoint, which is now, see if we can take it back down to the 50, which would be obviously a nice move. So that's it. That is my quick video on Aussie yen, and I am bearish Aussie yen at these levels. All right, thank you. Take care. Bye.